They gonna eat me up. They're gonna be like, you're conventionally attractive, telling people how to get a BBL, but you're profiting off BBLs, but you don't have one. You problematic hoe. I said I dealt with colorism. They were like, you're lying, bitch. You don't deal with colorism, bitch.
Hi people, I'm Kenya, and today you're watching Polish. We are here with our incredibly talented nail technician, Deborah, alongside fitness instructor, Nissa. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow our YouTube channel and all of our social platforms. I see we're working with some natural nails here, which honestly isn't new for us because usually the girls come in and they want their gel with their praise gel, or they want their acrylic. So how long have you actually been growing out your nails like this?
Since I was a kid, I've always had natural nails. So I've never had like a full set of acrylic. The one time I had an extension, I had cracked the nail and they had did that, but yeah, other than that, I've never had a full set.
Do you feel like it's genetics? Are you taking biotin?
It's genetics. My mom has the same exact nails. They're really strong and long.
Where is your family from? Where are you from?
My parents grew up in Haiti, first generation American, and I grew up in Long Island.
So what started you on your fitness lifestyle?
When I was 19, I was dating this guy, and one day he cheated. I was so depressed about it, and my self-esteem was so low, I started going to therapy. I just would go on the treadmill at the mall, because we all worked at the same mall, so I would see him at the neighbor at the mall. And I would cry on the treadmill, almost every day.
Torres are cheaters, and he broke my heart. Fuck my ex, he's whack.
We ended up getting back together.
During our fitness journey.
During our fitness journey, right? And then when we got back together, he was not gassing me. People started telling me, you look good, I see results. When I got back with him, he was just you look the same. I was like, he was a hater. He was a hater.
Okay, how did you deal with that?
I ended up meeting someone else, and he really changed my life. He gave me the confidence to feel you should do this as a career. You could build something, you really love this.
Yeah.
So I just, in 2016, I started really taking it seriously. And I was just I'm gonna, build the brand.
Is this something you needed to do through social media in order to become the influencer that you are now?
I was just really consistent. I think I posted almost every day on social media for most days for the last 5 years.
Wow.
This was just a lot.
What's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Okay, come on, fire. That consistency, that discipline.
Yeah.
But what does it look like when you're tired?
I'm definitely gonna tell you to rest. I don't think it's that serious. Where you start compromising your physical and mental health for aesthetics or just to get a workout in, it's kind of backwards. It doesn't make sense to me. So I definitely rest.
So what did that look like when you essentially were all right, I don't feel like creating content anymore. What was the catalyst to that?
It's something I had to do just because of my spirituality and my beliefs, just the type of content I make, having my body out, and, I just couldn't do that. It was just about me this year, so I just didn't want to share myself with the world in that way. So it was me just looking to myself and trying to heal and trying to figure out who I am as a woman.
Yeah, and where would you say you're at now in your womanhood?
I feel for the longest I loved how I looked, but I didn't love who I was as a person because my actions didn't reflect self-love. I just like how I looked, or this is good enough, but the way I dated, the way I moved, yeah, it just wasn't in alignment. So now I think self-love and figuring that out means having more respect for myself and not settling.
There was a tweet that went viral. Are natural bodies still in? What were your intentions? Because I don't want to interpret for you.
That's how I would talk to my homegirls. We're all different sides. I was natural bodies still in, we lit, we outside. It's no disrespect to anyone. I would never do that, and I don't need to put down other women to uplift myself. But it was just loving my natural body. And I've seen other women say natural body. I actually retweeted a few today, say natural body in their actual caption. I did not expect that to upset people that deeply. So I apologized.
Right.
The first day I made a statement, I was just that's never, I understand fat phobia. I make threads about it. Body dysmorphia, I understand the privilege of being, fit. of course. So I wanted people to understand, like, I would never do that. But, you know, they've been going crazy. So I don't think it's about the actual statement. I think at this point, it's like people are just projecting.
How have you now been dealing with the backlash or the feedback you have recently gotten?
So my spirituality has helped a lot, because I used to really get upset. I used to like really ruin my day. Like, you know what people say, but for the most part, I really don't care like as much. I just kind of just go on about my day at this point.
What are your like top 5 songs right now that get you like going?
I went through a breakup in 2021, so I dropped the song.
All the boss bitches get behind me. If you're an op, you can't find me.
They're dissing it right now on Twitter. They're saying it's bad. But literally.
I'm finding your song too.
I posted it. I was like, while you're here, listen to this. I think it slaps. That's my song. I'd be like, yo, I'm really that girl. Yeah, I listen to that, and I listen to a lot of compa, dancehall.
Okay.
And I'm a piano.
What kind of rap voice are you giving us? Are you like, yeah, yeah, yeah? Or are you
I
like,
love those voices.
Like, what are we doing?
It's just my regular talking voice.
Oh, it's just
like I don't
this?
even spice it up. Yeah. It's literally like this. Like, I'm a baddie, I'm a beast. Like, I'm just being myself.
Between food and like, I don't want to say artificial food, but like those supplements, like what are you taking?
I'm really natural when it comes to my fitness journey. So I don't even like creatine, and I hate pre-workout. Like, don't do none of that.
Can you tell me what those things are for?
Pre-workout is something that a lot of people take right before their workout, and to like give them energy.
Okay,
It like has a lot
it's
of
like
caffeine.
And the creatine, what does that do?
Some people take it for energy as well. I'm not really a fan. It makes me feel sick. So
Does that have caffeine in it too?
it can, yeah.
Okay, so now what do you do, or what have you been doing?
I literally just do protein powder and like get sleep, drink water, and just eat.
So what kind of protein powder are you taking, and what does it actually do for you?
So I like to do Spiritine. That's a brand I really like. It gives me a lot of energy. It feels good, but without the caffeine, and it's like a meal replacement as well, and it has protein. Okay. So like if you're on the go, and it tastes good, because I find a lot of protein powders to be really nasty. It's really, really good, the banana flavor. So it'll be filling, you'll get protein, and yeah, you can have an effective workout.
What is the thing for the person who's trying to lose weight versus the person who's trying to gain muscle?
I think for both of them, the most important thing is consistency. I think just find what you enjoy doing. And then when you're able to be consistent, that's what'll actually work. Because you can like do all those things, right? And then do it like once a week. And that's starting off being consistent, but eventually you're gonna do like 2, 3 times, 4 times a week. So I would start, if you're losing, go for a walk. You know what I mean? Do some cardio, do something that you can like actually keep doing over and over again. And if you're gaining, like you can also still go for a walk. Just practice being active, but also practice eating if you're gaining.
What are the foods that you currently like digesting to keep your health intact?
So one big thing for me is I don't count calories. I tried, like I hate the word diet because I feel like it's like it has a bad like connotation to it. So I like to say eating habits. I eat a lot of sandwiches. I have a panini maker. So
like the flatbreads?
I make like, because I'm able to like get like the carbs in, I'll like put spinach in it, and I'll put a protein in there. So it's just like all in one. Like that's like, I usually eat like the same things like in different like variations.
Okay, so for today, what have you eaten so far?
I didn't eat anything today. I had some candy.
Bad instructor.
Yeah, I know.
But would you consider that like, oh, this is me cheating, or you just living your life?
I'm living life. Like I live life, but it's not like I'm gonna beat myself up if I have like a slice of cake. It's more like about habits. So I don't like soda, so I don't ever drink soda. I like drink sparkling water, so I still get like the bubbles.
I feel like in the beginning for a lot of people, it's like, okay, I can't eat too much carbs. Like I gotta stay away from carbs because the carbs are gonna
Right.
So what are your thoughts on that idea or myth?
Are fuel. Some people do fasted workouts. Me personally, like I wouldn't go do like a CrossFit class fasted. Like I wouldn't make it through.
Workout?
No food like before, no drink before, like just empty stomach.
Empty stomach workout?
Yeah, like not eating before your workout at all.
What does that do for you?
Some people do it. Some people say they get better results. It's more effective. It helps with their focus. Like I'll do fasted HIIT, like cardio.
Okay.
But I won't lift fasted because you need fuel. You need energy. you need like something to actually like propel you, you know, to have an effective workout.
Yeah.
So if you are someone like you just feel like you're gonna starve yourself, like it's just not gonna work. So like feeling like you can't eat carbs, everything is fine in moderation. Just be intentional with your eating, you know what I mean?
Yeah. How long do you be at the gym for?
You literally can get a good workout in within an hour. So like sometimes I do CrossFit and you'll have like the most intense workout of your life doing CrossFit for like 1 hour, literally 45 minutes. Like
straight.
It's about being focused in that moment. Like I always tell the girls, like, you do not need to be in the gym for 2 hours. So a lot of times if you're in the gym for 2 hours, it's because you're on your phone, you're getting distracted, or you're recording yourself, you know what I mean? When I'm losing weight and I do like I'm doing my assault bike, you ever seen me on that bike on a video looking crazy? I'm doing that for 20 minutes and then I'm like burning so much fat within like a month.
How many days do you go to the gym? That's what I wanted to ask.
Like throughout this year, I was definitely like a 2-3 times a week girl.
Okay.
But right now I'm like in this mode, you know what I mean? So I'm working out like 5 times a week, but not for aesthetics. I don't have a specific goal. I'm really happy with my body.
Is there anybody that you see and you're like, wow, I really would want to work with that person or maybe collaborate? Or is it just somebody who inspires you?
Yeah, so much. Like I get so inspired by like other women in the fitness industry. Just like seeing like how they look and like their work ethic. Like I always, like if I need some inspiration, I start looking at the girls. Like I have my friend Manny Dixon, there's this other girl, Tamara Watkins. I just follow a bunch of like fire girls. You know who I really love? I always watch her content, Jenna DeLeon. She's that girl.
Jenna DeLeon, Trini? I love her.
I love her. Seeing women older than me just looking good, feeling good, being confident. Like when I saw Black Panther and I saw Angela Bassett's arms. Like,
62 years old. 62 or 63. Don't call me on that. But Angela Bassett, she knows she's fine. So what do you feel like are some common misconceptions that people have in the gym? Like what are your maybe like your top 5?
I think that people always think that if you work out, like train your butt, it's gonna be hard as a rock, which is like crazy. Someone told me I was starving myself. People think that if you work out a lot, you're gonna look like a man, which is, I think that's the biggest misconception. People think that they only wanna work legs and not work upper body, but like working your upper body is so important.
Yeah.
And actually gives you, like working your shoulders helps give you that look of an hourglass shape. Like you look at Angela Bassett's upper body, like why wouldn't you want to train arms? Like
Yeah.
I try to get the girls to like do their total body. Don't neglect your back, your arms, like do it all.
All right, Nissa, let me know what you think about these nails.
I love them. I'm literally obsessed. I feel like that girl right now. Super hype.
Bitch. Yes. All right, y'all. For more content like this, please subscribe. Let us know what you think about this particular nail set in the comments. Boop, boop. I'm Kenya, and you're watching Polished.